All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's topic is I got stuck behind another spotlighter or live scoper. I'll be the first to tell you, it sucks. Um, there's nothing worse than the tournament schedules coming out in the fall. You go through your tournaments and you're analyzing your head with all the things you need to do. You you go to the tackle store. You spend hundreds of dollars on each lake, things that the tackle you think you're going to need. You drive 1,700 miles. You spend a week there pre-fishing. The first 2 days, you have a great tournament. You make the top 10. Uh, and with the top 10, hey, a W is in grasp. You can win just with a positive mindset. Then all of a sudden you get your link. He's out in the middle of the lake, live scoping. Like I said, it does suck. But it really sucks for me because I came up in the era where you mastered jig fishing, you mastered spinnerbait fishing, jerkbait fishing. You mastered all the techniques simply because that's what you did. But I've just pretty much taken 30 years experience and thrown it out the window by sitting out in the middle of the lake. And I hate to sound so pessimist on it. I mean, the thing is, you adapt or you die. Then that's just the truth behind it. But live scope's it's not going anywhere. Not that I know of, but I tell you what, I've spent a lot of time behind guys live scope and that are live scoping. And I do this, I even do it during practice because I want to put myself in that situation. I want to figure it out. What is it I can do if I get in this situation? And it's not like I've unlocked Pandora's box, but I do have a better feeling about getting stuck behind someone on a live scope now, just by using these techniques I'm getting ready to show you. I really hope it helps. Okay, the first one. This is a Dirty Jigs underspin, 3/16. I've got it teamed up with a Samamuki, whatever they call these depths. It's a big craze right now. It doesn't have a paddle tail on it. The thing is right here, if I know the shad are, say for instance, from the surface down to 10 to 15 feet, how to find this out? Look up on his live scope. He's looking for the balls of shad. You can see where they're at. He'll tell you, hey, they're in 15 foot of water. Chunk this thing out in that open water. Count down how far, say count it down to 15 feet. Take off reeling it back. And the thing is, it's a grind. You're going to spend all day doing this. It's going to seem worthless, hopeless. But in the end, they will. There's going to fish roam around out there. You will eventually run into one. And when you bring this bait by them or within 10 feet of them in that clear water, they will slam it. Second bait, spy bait. I think this is the Spro spy bait. I think Duo makes one or someone like that. They're all good to me, I think, but I don't know what it is about this. I think it's crack cocaine for bass. You can literally chunk this bait out of those fish, this shad in that 10 to 15 range from the surface. You can chunk this out, let it go down 5 to 10 seconds, and just take off slowly, reeling it back. I hear a lot of people say, I struggle with these things. I don't know how. I put it on a medium action spinning rod, bomb cast that thing out there, count it down, roll it straight back, and I catch fish on it. Literally, I'll catch them out in the middle of the lake. Looks like there's nothing around. There's no shad around. I catch them. It literally is. It's a lifesaver. Okay, next bait for when shad are up higher in the water column. It's a Largo shad, and again, it's one of those dirty jigs, Matt Allen dirty jigs, 3/8. Chunk it out, let it go down through the shad, pop it, reel it back real slow. It'll slam its bait. Okay, this next bait. This next bait is probably one of my favorite baits. This one has saved me so much. I mentioned in one of my videos, I got stuck with a live scoper on a previous tournament, and I was stuck out there. I had this bait. I start bomb casting it and roll it back. What the bait is, it's a Duracoop. It's made by Jackal. It's a tail spinner. It's a tail spinning bait. It's a 1 ounce bait. This thing will fall probably about 5 feet per second. So if you need to get this bait down in the 50-foot range, just literally count down to 10, take off reeling. The one thing I do with this product, right out of the package, it comes with the number 6. Take these things off. If you watch my videos, you know that I am very high on that KVD, that short shank hook he has. It seems like if I can get a fish to bite this, I don't lose them. And with this big old heavy 1 ounce bait, I mean, they'll literally shake it. They'll shake it and throw it out. If you don't have some good hooks on there, you're gonna get heartbroken, especially after all the work it takes to get one fish. All right, what I throw this on, again, I've talked about this rod before. It's my top water rod. It's a buku inexpensive rod, 7-foot medium heavy. I put it on I got a loose reel here. It's a 6-to-8 to 1 gear ratio. I use 15-pound test line. I don't use 20. I don't use 10. 20 is too heavy. 10, you're probably pretty much going to snap this bait off on the cast. I mean, you're going to throw it across the lake, then another heartbreak. I think these are 13 bucks each, by the way. The rod, like I said, it's a 6-to-8 to 1 gear, or 6-8 to 1 gear ratio. Great, perfect, just steady retrieve back. Okay, last bait. Okay, with livescope, I've played around with it enough to know that once you're out there in the middle of the lake, the bass will actually hover underneath the boat. They get up underneath there for shade. It's the shade. They use the shade for ambush spots to come out and grab the shad and all that. So what you do is, this here is a tungsten. It's a 1/2 ounce tungsten spoon. Drop it straight off the boat. Drop it down. Just jig it up and down, jig it up and down, and believe it or not, they'll come up and rock it on this thing. I've needed that last fish in the last couple hours of the tournament, and all I did was literally drop this over the side. I'm wore out. I'm tired from chunking that big weight all day. I just hop, 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 bam, and get it in. But anyhow, I hope this helps, guys. Until next time, like and subscribe.